I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
The one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
I want to know who I'm talking to.
That's not what you said.
What do you think I said? What? Hello?
Look, I gotta go.
Wait, I thought we were gonna go out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Don't hang up on me.
All right, so Playboi Carti, he dropped his album, early in the morning. Even though it was 3 hours late, I didn't know what to exactly expect when I was hearing Kendrick being featured on his album. I know Playboi Carti, he does good with like melodic stuff in terms of Tyler, the Creator on Earthquake. And he has his aggressive beats most of the time. For most tracks he does, having Kendrick on one of his tracks it's an interesting case because in a way, are you thinking, maybe it's gonna sound like Future kind of, Kendrick feature? Are we gonna go into that? I want to say in my mind, a more melodic, light pop type of track, it wouldn't sound as good just from how I'm thinking about it if you have Kendrick Lamar on it. So I did listen to the tracks with Kendrick and I found myself actually more surprised that he's on the song, like I mentioned before. But because of my expectations of his effort and performance, we're not surprised. It was more so of the subject matter that I was looking for. It was like, which flow is he gonna use? Is he gonna try to imitate Cardi maybe, given he usually is himself? So I don't think he would go for that just based off of guesses. But my favorite song out of the three that he is featured on, I would have to say Good Credit. For the most part, from what I'm seeing, most people rate that pretty good. They're top tier from each feature. The other two songs, they're kind of more just indulgy per se. You got a female, you want to treat them this type of way, or you're not gonna get stuck with one female, this, that, and the fourth, that type of thing. But I especially like Good Credit because it just gives us another perspective on how Kendrick's feeling after the aftermath, especially for the line that I'll mention. I would have said F you too, but that the list was full, and then Kendrick starts laughing. He kind of had like a evil genius type of laugh. But the fact that he made a mention to the op list that 50 Cent, was showing in the interview. When I first saw that op list sitting watching YouTube on my TV, I was kind of surprised because some of those people are producers. You got civilians and producers on the op list. Like, what are we doing? And then the YouTubers was just like the icing on a cake, man. It was like, you just don't like nobody. You hate that everybody can just see through your bull crap now. It was cool back then. Nobody really called it out back then because we were just enjoying the feeling of everything. But now that we're awake, it's like bump them, bump this, bump that. It's like, okay, well, no, it's bump you. It's been bump you since day one. It's just we woke up from the nightmare. But then to add on in that whole situation, then him accelerating the UMG case, it's just punk behavior. If any of those individuals actually showed even like 40% aggression in Drake's face, he'd run off, no joke. Like, you're not threatening.
Shit.